everybody. I know it's been a long time since I posted lately, and if I'm squinting and I can't really tell because I can't see the picture too well, I'm outside. Because almost a week ago, I got my little pink scooter started and, well, got in an accident on it. I'm actually standing right here next to it. I'll show you the damage that we had on it. Again, I can't see very well, so I'm just gonna, I think I see some of the side of it there. Scrape, got the turn light, and I didn't go undamaged either. I've got my knee here, which actually is looking a lot better, and my arm, which is currently in a sleeve, so you can't see all of it, but I got some nasty road rash. Scooter runs. I'm okay. Sitting on the scooter. We're both okay. We both a little sore, a little bit damaged pride here, but it's okay. The reason I wanted to make this video, though, was because, well, it's getting warmer out. I will admit, though, with this wind, it is a little bit chilly, and I think I'm going to go inside for a little bit to finish up this video. But with the weather getting warmer, you need to watch out for us. Okay, I know I can't go very fast on this thing. I'm lucky if I can hit 45 normally. But if you're driving a car, you can stop faster than I can on this. I have to let my hand off the gas, and I have to pull a brake to be able to slow down properly. Yeah, that wind is really kind of cold. I think I'll finish the rest of this inside here in a minute. But seriously, don't follow too closely behind any bikes, motorized, not motorized, or scooters. We crash, we go down hard. I got lucky. I have a friend who has more riding experience than I do, and he told me exactly what to do if I ever had to go down. Keep your head up and keep your engine safe. It's cheaper to get a new bike than it is to replace the engine on it. So I did. That's why my knee has a nice big chunk out of it, and the side of my scooter's all scraped up like she is. Okay, baby. Alright, so I'm gonna pause this, and I'm gonna go inside and we'll finish this discussion. Alright. We're back. I have now limped into my room and just cuddle with my teddy bear. So yeah, like I said, I'm pretty well wounded. I mean, you even have it on this hand right there, which doesn't hurt anymore, which is nice. Got this one, which does hurt more than it did when it first happened. Back of my hand. Just those two little spots. Like I said, mostly it's a bruised pride, a few little bumps and scrapes, and a little bit of screwed up scooter. Scooter is still rideable, thank God. Because right now I have no other vehicle other than my car and my scooter, and the only reason I have those two is because, well, both are very picky. My car hates the cold, or hates the warm. My scooter hates the cold. I know there's no way I could go take my scooter for a ride today. It's too windy, it's too cold. She wouldn't start. My car, it might be willing to go for a ride. Can't guarantee it. But seriously, you need to watch out for us on the road. The only reason I went down, and we can go down for anything. We hit a rock, we hit a pothole, we hit a little bump just right, we go down. And it's true, it really is. When I went down, the only part of my accident I remember is right before I went down and right after. The rest is a blur, and it was mostly instincts. When I went down, I hit, so where I went down, there's a couple of slowdown strips because I could take the back roads. And on the second set of slowdown strips, the one's closest to the stop sign, there's a nice little pothole at the top of it. I hit that. You have to watch how you hit those anyway to begin with on a bike. I hit the spot that I didn't want to hit, and I went down. Gal behind me was following too close for me to slow down properly without her running me over. Cars can stop faster than I can on the scooter, than a biker can stop. There's a reason I've personally shared the crap out of anything I see online on any of my social media where it says, it's getting warmer, watch out for the bikers. Because it's true. Watch out for us. I got lucky. I didn't end up dying on it. With my crash. I could have. I easily could have. Okay, the shirt actually I am wearing right now is the shirt I crashed in. I was wearing a pair of jeans, which I've got handy here, I think. These the ones? No, they're the ones over here, aren't they? I believe so, yes. Yeah. So I was wearing this shirt, just a little blue tank top, and these jeans. So as you guys can see here, and I'll put my arm through it real quick, my jeans got tore up, and I was bleeding. I was bleeding pretty badly. So right there is the knee of my jeans. And there is the nice blood stain right there on the top from where my knee was bleeding. Because I took a chunk out of my knee. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I hate when I sneeze. But yeah, I took a chunk out of my knee. It looks a lot better. It really does, I have to say. I saw it a couple days ago, and I had it unbandaged. I had my mom take pictures for me, so I could get a look at it, and that looks a lot better. Looks a lot better than the day it happened, too. Like I said, though, gotta watch out for us. We can't stop as quickly as a car does. We just can't do it. Cars have a better advantage with brakes. And I share the crap out of everything that says watch out for somebody on a bike. As I mentioned, I have PTSD. In a previous video, I told y'all about my PTSD. I even saw a psychiatrist or a therapist or whatever the one is that you go to and you talk to that won't give you drugs. I talked to one of them. And we talked about my, relationship with my ex-husband. And we talked about how, I do have PTSD and how we were trying to work through it. There are some things that could make me snap. And a serious injury like what I went through, I'm lucky I didn't snap. I could have snapped and turned around, and the gal who followed too closely, who was able to stop quicker than I was, I did. I stopped several feet from where I crashed and stood up, tried to move my scooter the best I could off to the side with my hurt knee, fearing that she wasn't going to start and I was going to have to call up my ex, who's my best friend, and say, hey, I need you to grab Mom's car and the trailer. I wrecked the scooter and I need a ride home. I know you're at work, but can you see if you can get out to come save my ass? Yeah, no, I thought I was going to have to do that. Thankfully, I didn't. But I could have snapped after the accident and I could have beat the crap out of her. Because there are two reactions I will have if I snap. One is I'm going to just curl in a ball and cry and try to ignore the pain. The other one is I could snap and I could start beating people near me. And it could have been her, because she was following too closely behind me when we were coming up to a stop sign. because of the little slowdown strips that they have there to try to remind you, hey, you're coming up to a stop sign and the traffic going east to west doesn't slow down. They don't have one. So yeah, just keep in mind, bikers are out there. Whether we are on, Harleys or Hondas or whatever you drive, if you are, somebody who drives a bigger bike than what I drive, my little scooter. Remember, it could be a biker, it could be a scooter driver, or I do refer to myself as a biker because I drive a bike. I've got the leather, I've got the attitude and everything, or even those that just pedal their ass around town. Sorry, I laugh because my mother and I have a little joke about that, but seriously, whether you're on a pedal bike, whether you're on a, something with a motor in it, if it's on 2 or 3 wheels, because I know there's the trikes out there too, you gotta watch out for us. We can't always stop faster than you can. And we also worry about our own safety. Don't be on your phones. I had a friend last year who got run over because, okay, so partially he has this problem where if you almost take him out on his bike, he has a tendency of riding up next to you and smacking your mirror off going about 50 to 60 miles per hour. But he's also got a bigger, a higher horsepower than I do on my little scooter. He has a tendency of taking people's mirrors off if you almost hit him or something like that. Especially if he pulls up next to you and tells you, hey, whatever you're doing on your phone is not more important than my life. Which is true. So stay off your phones. Keep an eye out for us. If you're going down like a back road or something, because I constantly ride back roads. And we're off to, and we see you in our mirrors, we move off to the side, go around us. But don't do this whole you go around half-assed, halfway in our lane and halfway in the other lane on, over the line. No, get fully over into the other lane like you were passing a regular car. Because too close to me, you can, you create that wind interference there. And you could send me off in a ditch. I've almost hit the ditch several times because of people half-assing the going around me. No, fully other lane, go around me like I were a normal car. And you know what? Cops aren't going to, pull you over if you're going around me on a double yellow, down a back road. I've had cops that go around me on a double yellow on a back road. And as they're going by, they just wave over at me, I wave over at them, and we go along our ways. I've got a couple cops that come into my work at night that they're like, hey, don't see your car, you got a ride or are you taking the scooter tonight? I tell them it's like, I'm on the scooter. I'm like, okay, well, be careful. We'll keep an eye out for you. Are you heading home or are you heading, are you staying and eating tonight? And I tell them. They're like, okay, well, are you closing? You're not closing? What time you off? They've actually followed me out of town just to make sure that I'm okay. And they will follow me literally as far as they can go, and they will sit there until they don't see my rear light anymore. Or until they have to turn around and go back into town. Because they worry that much about me. Because they care. So, watch out for us. Think before you fucking try to pass us. If you just learn a few simple rules, when we move over, to the far side of the road, to the edge, we're telling you go around us. Don't make me have to turn around, make me while I'm on the scooter do this, do this to get you to come around me. That's more of a hazard for me to have to do than you just going around me naturally. And make sure you get over into the other lane to go around me. When I'm driving in town and we've got the 2 lanes, it doesn't really matter. Most of our speeds are 35. I can do 35, no problem. I tend to stay in the right lane. So if you need to go around me, get in the left lane, go around me. Don't ride up my ass. Give us space. Give us the room we require. I'm sure most of you don't like it when somebody tailgates you in your car. You know what? It's even scarier when you're on the scooter. Proof, when I went down, I kind of knew I was possibly going down when I was getting closer to that second set of slowdown strips. And all I could think was, oh God, I hope this isn't the accident that ended my life. Well, I got lucky. Because not all of us, especially where I'm at, I'm in Colorado, we don't have a helmet law. So I don't have to wear a helmet, and I don't want to wear a helmet. If I'm going to get in an accident that's bad enough that it's going to kill me or paralyze me, and I'm just a vegetable, why should I have a pretty face? Keep that casket closed. If I'm in a bad enough accident, my face gets screwed up, just close the casket. Pick a pretty picture and put that up there and say, this is how we want you to remember, her. Not what she looks like inside that casket, because trust us, it's awful. I don't want to sit there and be a pretty vegetable. So just watch out for us. Don't play on your phones. Don't be on your phones. Don't tailgate us. Come on. Just respect the fact that we're out there and this is how we choose to travel. Some of us do it because otherwise we wouldn't have a car and would have to figure out other ways to get to work every day. I might have had to have gone out and buy a bicycle to pedal my happy little ass to and from work or quit my job. And have to do that every day, all kind of weather, snowing, sleet, rain, hot, cold, didn't matter. I might have had to do that because my car doesn't do the heat. It really doesn't. In the summer, I don't like driving my car because it overheats easily. I know what it would take to fix it. I just don't have the money to fix it. I'm paying for other bills. I'm trying to save up for a different car. I've got things that I need to get done instead of, investing more money than I already have into my little car. I've already spent in just one repair the same amount I've paid for it. And it's a crappy little, 97 Neon that was not taken care of before I got it. And I'm stuck, having to deal with all the issues that it had before me. My scooter is the only thing I've got that'll get me to, around in the summer. So, watch out for us. It's getting warmer out there. So many bikes are out. So many scooters are out. We want the same rights on the road the rest of you do, so we don't end up like I do right now. The accident happened last Sunday. So, from when I'm recording this, because I'm recording this on Saturday, a week ago tomorrow, and I'm still limping. I'm still not walking properly. I can't stand for long periods of time. I even have a huge bruise on my upper thigh because of the accident that is killing me when I stand for long periods of time. At work, we have worked it out, so we've switched me with other people. So I'm not closing and had people come in to cover half of my shift so I can still get some hours in. I was sent home 2 hours early on Tuesday because I looked that bad because of this accident. I'm able to do more now. I can fully move my arm. I love this. Before, my arm just sat here. Didn't move, just sat here like this. Because this was the only position I could keep it in where it wouldn't hurt. Now I've got full mobility of my arm. I can get it behind my back. I can do all of that and it no longer hurts. It's almost a week later. My knee, I still can't fully bend it. I will show you all, like right now. As you can see, it is painful, but do you see how much my knee is bent? Yeah, it's not like, my other knee where I can, bend it all the way up here. No, just trying to even pull it up, bending it that much hurts. This is not a, quick recovery thing either. It's going to be slow, and just watch out, okay? That's all I'm asking, is watch out for us. Be more mindful of the bikers. We're not all bad. I mean, I'm somebody's daughter. I've got stepkids who love me, and I've got grandkids who probably love me too, even though we've never met. Don't take away their mom. Don't take away their grandma. Don't take away my mother's baby. So all I'm really asking is just watch out for us. Because none of us want to go down. None of us want the next accident to be our last time riding. Oh, and I just hit my bruise. Oh, see, I even forget my bruise is there, and it hurts when I touch it. But yeah, just be more mindful of us, that's all I ask. We're there. You know, we're out there, we're riding. And I'll just watch out. That's all we ask. I guess that's it for this video. Thanks, guys.